Well, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I was just thinking that recently I've put on a little video and also a couple of posts about how important it is to be living peacefully right now and to be in peace and to try not to let all of the news and everything, all the division, disturb your peace. And I suddenly realised that actually it's all very well me saying that, but when the kids are screaming or you don't like your job or your partner's leaving or you can't pay your bills or all sorts of things, the life type things that get in the way, it's really difficult to live in that peace, and it can get quite annoying with people like me saying, oh, just live in peace, like we've got no idea what it's like. By the way, all of the things I've just mentioned have happened to me. So I just wanted to share a little technique that I use personally. It's really simple. It's very practical. You can do it anywhere. It doesn't take any time. There's a lot of information about meditation and mindfulness, things like this online as well, if you wanted to access that. But if you don't want to, you could maybe just try this technique. You don't have to sit for an hour with your legs wrapped around your head and little chingy bells or anything like this. As I say, it's a very simple technique. The reason I'm sort of saying about people living in peace is that it's massively important right now. And there is a theory, that if enough people in the globe all lived consistently in peace, we would knock all wars, poverty, everything on the head. Now, I'm not asking you to change the world. I'm not asking you to take that responsibility on. This advice is for people who are just looking to change themselves, this little bit in here. So what the technique is, very simple. Our breath is very important, and when we breathe correctly, we breathe in, and when we breathe in, our tummy goes out, and then when we exhale, our tummy goes back in again. Simple. Sometimes takes a bit of practice if you're not used to breathing in that way. Some people, especially if you have high anxiety at the moment or other things going on, some people will just do what I call chest breathing, which is only filling up half the lungs. So it's only like your chest is filling up and letting air out again. So it's which is like that, which is not a good idea, generally, actually, if you can. And if you've got into the habit of breathing like this, which we all do with the anxiety, the stress levels are up, you can just maybe teach yourself, just get into the practice of breathing in through your nose and allowing your tummy to go out, and then breathing out through the mouth and allowing your stomach to go back in again. So that's the step one, basically. Now, what my guides during readings quite often suggest, and also suggested to me, so it's a practice that I use a lot. I find it impossible to sit for an hour with a still mind. I meet people and they can do this. I'm full of admiration. Lots of people are saying you need to have visions and colours and all sorts of things going on. Not necessarily the case, okay? So to adapt a little bit of peace into your life, this is a suggestion. I'd love you all to try it. It might take 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even 2 or 3 days to get into the practice of it, and then you can let me know how you're getting on. So the practice is 3 or 4 times a day, if you can, even twice a day. Just like if you would take some medicine or something like this, all right? 2, 3, 4 times a day, if you can. Go somewhere, or even stand in the room when chaos is going on around you, and just take a gentle breath in, allowing your tummy to go out. And as you let the air out, as you exhale, just think peace. You can say it if you like hold it a second or two, and then you just say peace. Peace. Literally take 2 or 3 breaths like this. You can do it in the bathroom, you can do it on the bus, you can do it whilst you're walking, you can do it anytime. Just take 2 or 3, 4 or 5 breaths doing that and thinking peace, and then pick yourself up and get on back to your day. What it does, it sort of resets everything. So for me, you have your body, you have your mind, and you have an energy, which I'm going to talk more about energy in another video, okay? So, and sometimes when we're stressed, the adrenaline's going, we just want to scream, everything's chaos around us, we can't find our inner peace. It's like our mind is in one place, our body's another, and our energy is somewhere else, and we're all like disconnected. So using this technique, it's just the same as resetting a computer, like rebooting the computer or turning your phone off to reset it. You know, when your phone gets a little bit jammed, you turn it off, turn it back on again just to sort it out. It's very like that. So maybe if you want, give it a try. Any comments you want to leave would be really, really appreciated, and I hope you're all having a beautiful day.